Hi, my Capricorns. Welcome to your monthly reading. This is for November. And I wanted to remind you these are general readings and they're good for your moon sign, sun sign, rising sign. And let's start talking about the planets, how this energy is going to affect you. So for my Capricorns, first of all, we have Uranus retrograde. Uranus is a planet of unexpected changes. So it's going retrograde, meaning it was in Sagittarius, in Taurus, and now it's going back to Aries. So for the last 7 years, where it was in Aries, a lot of things you learned, okay? So Uranus has bring shifts in your life that were abrupt, like they were unexpected. So now you're going to be looking at that again, and you're going to be like, oh, I learned this. Things are better now. Now I know how to fix things. So you kind of like going to be reflecting about how things change and for the better. Now, Jupiter is going to be in Sagittarius on November 8th, and that means that it's going to be in your 12th house. 12th house. There's a lot of things and a lot of abundance going on, and your 12th house definitely has to be with you thinking about esoteric things and expansions in knowledge probably that you want to get or gain from esoteric messages, astrology, and all that stuff. Like you're going to be into that. You're going to expand in those. I don't want to get too much into details with that. And then March is going to be in your 3rd house, and Mercury is going to be retrograde, meaning you're going to have to let go of things. And we're going to look at your spread now. And let's look at this. I know it's already on the table because I shuffle this in Spanish. And I know everybody's like, why are you doing that? Because before, I used to do it all the time, shuffling first in English. And since I separate this channel from the other one, then I think it was fair to shuffle over there first. But that doesn't take anything away from the message. So anyway, so the main foundation of why everything is happening is the Tower in reverse. The Tower in reverse shows shifts that affected you, affected your mind, your thoughts, your emotions, and they were not totally unexpected. You kind of like expected those things to happen because it feels like the person you've been dealing with is always like, today I love you, tomorrow I hate you. It's like shifts going ups and downs, kind of, The Tower reverse basically shows, this shifts that you totally dislike, and you decided, you know what, I'm not going to do this anymore, or either you or the person you've been with, because it could be you. It could be you, the one changing all the time. So the Temperance in reverse seems, apparently is just saying to you, you know what, this relationship shows incompatibility at this point. And someone thought about it, you thought about it, or the other person is just saying at this point, you know what, I don't think we're compatible anymore. Someone lost patience. Someone says, you know what, I don't think this is going to go anywhere. And I'm saying this because your blockage is the Judgment card, and the Judgment card, it usually means also no second chances. Okay, but it means second chances, but for you, because it's a blockage, it means that another chance is being blocked for you. And why is being blocked? Well, because of the Tower energy. So for at least the first 3 weeks, you're going to be in this energy of the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords basically talks much about neutrality, hesitation, and being afraid of saying things, being afraid to say something that you're going to probably regret later. And this is why I brought up Mercury retrograde, because it seems like you're going to need to reflect a lot about that. And this is communication right here. Okay, it seems to be prone with communications between you two, and you might be dealing with someone who is a Sagittarius, someone who could be an Aries, also because this represents Mars, and I always said the Tower, it's have to be with someone who is a Mars. You can be dealing to with a Pisces and a Pisces, a Libra, a Virgo, maybe. But anyway, so at the end of the month, what is going to be left for you? The Empress in reverse, which shows that there is going to be a lack of self-expression, I will say. There will be a challenge for you to express your true feelings, and I think you're going to be impacted by the way this relationship, the way this relationship has hurt you is going to make you see yourself in a different way. And why this happened, what the external influences are going to be at this point in this card, is because there is a lack of balance. And that's why the Justice card here is definitely someone just wanted to be, this 3 cards show up to turn around with this card. So I use it as a like an extra. So yeah, a little bit extended. So there's a conflict here. There's an internal conflict. It's like a battle inside you and with other people, probably with the person you're dealing with. And the Daughter of Swords, it's the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords here in reverse is just saying, someone is just continuously blaming the other one. I don't think someone is really taking responsibility of their actions. Someone is just talking, not making any type of actions, and not keeping their promises because they want to be alone. They want the independence, so they prefer to be alone. So that's one of the things. That's why there's no justice here. That's why there's no balance. Someone probably giving more than the other one. And the outcome of this is the 7 of Cups reverse, which it means the determination has been taken. So determination of what? Determination of no second chances. For now, the card that represents your catalyst, basically your card of determination, intervention, intention, is the Star in reverse. And this is like the message here, the guidance for you, which means do not dream or hope that at least not for this month, there's no reconciliation. So whatever has been happening, you need to just focus in another direction for now, okay? This is a divine timing card. So whatever will happen on time. Do not force it. Do not try to, force things to happen, because it won't happen, okay? So just relax, okay? So now let's talk about love. I'm going to do something more extended in love for you guys. So this is going to be actually for lonely people. Whoever is alone. The first one that I did was more like for couples, right? So for the ones who are completely lonely, do you have nobody whatsoever? There's a message here for you. And the message here for you is saying, you know what? It seems like you kind of like every time you meet someone or you're going to meet someone, especially in November, just don't be negative, okay? I see your frustration and I see the same pattern over and over. Seems like you are losing patience. Do not run into things. Remember the Star card. That is for you too. Divine timing. So if you let things flow in a certain way, and if you are more active, more positive, right? And you let go of this type of negative energy, and you might show more that depression side. I don't know how you talk to the person. Maybe every time you meet someone, you start talking about your past, about how you've been hurt in the past, or what your ex did to you. Just don't do that. You need to start fresh. You need to show more harmony and peace. Okay, so if you can show over and over, because that's what the whip means. The whip means over and over inflicted pain, but the same pattern too. That means pattern too. So if you go with the pattern of harmony, then things are going to go better for you in love, in a way to be more positive, because that's what this card means. It's a movement. It's like moving from one place to another. So you're moving from negativism to positivism, moving loneliness to maybe something that can be moved to find someone. Maybe the people that you, like I said, you've been dealing with, you just talk about negativism of things, of your past relationships. You do not do that, okay? Do not do that. That's the best guidance that I can tell you. If you are over this, passing through this, same thing for you guys, for my couples, okay? Like, not for my couples, but if you dealing with this and then it's over, if you wanna, you already going to be lonely. This is for my lonely ones. So once you're done and over with this, right? Because it seems like you're going to start over. So this is for you to, in a certain way. So now when terms to work matters, you're going to need to learn things at work, maybe new things you're going to need to learn, and you're going to find them as an obstacle for you. So it's going to frustrate you a bit, and you're going to feel a little bit conflicted with this, like a problem for you, especially in your mind. So don't feel depressed, don't feel afflicted by it. You need to learn, be patient. Do not get mad, don't get conflicted by it. I'm sorry if you are listening to the background is someone who talks very loud, so I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to get closer to the camera. So yes, with harmony and in patience, you can get through this. So when it comes to work, yes, you're gonna have to learn things, new things, and it's kind of like a secret for you, like something new, like you don't know. So you need to discover new thing and research things about the work or the job or the project and whatever you're doing. Even when it comes to trying to find job too, it's like you need to dig into places to look for where you can apply for different jobs. So that's how I see it. Like you might be a little challenged with it, but be patient. Just do the work, do the research, do what you have to do, and apply, and take it easy, okay? So my Capricorns, I hope I help you in any way. Oops, it keeps falling. I hope I help you in any way, and I send you a big kiss, much love, much light, and I'll see you in the next month, or I'll see you in the videos that I talk about crystal healing. I wish you the best, and don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and please share so I can help more people. Help me to help with the guidance every month. I don't know, in the future I might try to add more stuff, but since I am dealing with a lot of stuff in my Spanish channel, it's a bit hard to keep up, but I'm going to continue doing the monthlies. So please share, like, comment, and subscribe. Love you all, and I see you next video. Ciao.